Hello everyone, this is Spartan Assassins here again, and today I'll be doing a short faction preview of Liu Bei, as he already has a new mechanic added apart from his usual Unity mechanic, which was given by Creative CA since launch. And yeah, this is while we are waiting for Sun Quan and Brigand to actually get a new faction mechanic, as well as the Shi Xie's Vessel, Zhang Ba, and most likely a revamp of faction mechanic for Lei Shi and adjustment for Shihe in the later patches. Nanman will remain the same, so I don't have to introduce them. You already know them from the base game. Zheng Jiang and Zhang Yan also the same. Liu Bei nothing much. Same goes to Cao Cao. Today we'll just focus on the faction which actually got a new improvement in the Turning the Tide mod, which is Liu Bei then. Alright, we'll skip the intro because it is using the normal intro that we always see in the base game, but it's alright. Alright, so first of all, go back here. Now, for Liu Bei in Turning the Tide, you start off with 3 lands, notably Nanyang, which is Wanxian and Xinye. Next up, you also have one more land in Nan, which is Huarong. So this is your early start position. As for your faction unit buildings, it is always the Shuhan text collection, so nothing much. Starting character, it will be a little bit more. Of course, you have your basic Liu Bei, Zhang Fei and Guan Yu, as well as Zhao Yun. You are now given another extra, which is Xu Shu. And you also have Sun Quan, your wife Lady Mi, your brother-in-laws, the Mi Fang, Mi Zhu, and Guan Yu's adopted son in the romance, so Guan Ping. You have Guan Yu's wife, Lady Guan. You have your Jian Yong as well as Chen Dao, and Gan Mei is your another wife, which is your concubine or something. I believe she's the concubine, because if I'm not mistaken, the main wife is still Lady Mi. And Lady Xiahou, Zhang Fei's wife. You have Zhang Xue and Guan Yuping. These two are from MTU, and let me check the family tree. Yeah, so if you actually play the mod, by now you should have all the faction, like they have their family trees getting expanded. For example, like Sun Quan, you can see his family is a little bit expanded. But it's alright, today we are not going to focus on the family tree. And the latest installment for Liu Bei is actually the Tiger Generals. There are a total of 5, like I can put Zhao Yun as one, and then pop Zhao another one, I put in Zhang Fei as one, there's also another one. So overall you have the Tiger Generals, 5 of them. In fact, it is total. For Cao Cao, they have a new one. Maybe I might do a short preview for him as well. If let's say there's not much of an issue for me to talk about Cao Cao, since his mechanics are more or less unchanged. So I'll talk about him if I am actually interested in talking. But for now, you have all these starting characters. And the next thing that I want to talk about it's not about the unique units, because he still has the unique units of the base game, which are the E archers and E marksmen, so nothing much. The only thing that I want to focus today is the latest mechanic that was introduced for Unity, which is the General Armory. So this is the armory that actually works like Yuan Shao's General Armory, but instead of using legitimacy, you are using your Unity points to like make your army a little bit better, like you have upgrades. So you know that for sure for your Unity, once you reach the maximum, all you can get is administrators and income from all sources, prestige, all this. After that, nothing, basically nothing. Like you can still like just do an assignment with like -5 Unity just to get 25 satisfaction for 5 turns. So it's like that's actually all for the Liu Bei's unique mechanic. So nothing much was changed. But by the time you reach late game, you have you know for sure you have a maximum Unity point, as well as once you reach Emperor, you don't even need to make sure that you turn on these assignments. The assignments for satisfaction, academic retreat. So it makes the Unity mechanic useless. With this General Armory, you actually get to do more. You can actually improvise your what could we say? You can actually improvise your units. Like this is all personal units, not the entire units. For example, if I want to upgrade Liu Bei's units, plus 10 bonus experience, I can use this. I can go for plus 10 melee evasion, as well as plus 15% melee evasion and stuff. This is all up to you. Once you reach here, you can enable stock. This is quite a good addition to the for Liu Bei actually, because this is a mechanic that actually make you use your Unity points well. At least you don't feel that the Unity points will go wasted, because once you reach max, that's all. I don't know what to use for it. So it serves a purpose. And we do notice that there was previously a bug or where your base damage wasn't at. The bug has been fixed, so you don't have to worry much. I think I'll show one of the units and see if alright, so we have a G Malaysia here, and we have 25 morale, 21 melee charge bonus. We want a melee evasion base 6%. Now the thing is, for Zhang Fei, if I were to go for the plus 10% melee evasion and I took 60 of my Unity, you can see it clearly shows that you have deducted 60 Unity points just for plus 10% melee evasion. If I want 10 bonus experience, I can take another 30 and use it. So you can see it clearly deducted 30 here. And now if you look at Zhang Fei's unit, right there, melee evasion 16% from the original 6%. So you see, this is what the Grand Armory does for Zhang Fei's unit. So that is actually the function that is introduced by the model of turning the tide to Liu Bei, sort of like an upgrade for him. And I think that is all that I can talk about it. There is nothing much to be covered here, since he is one of the faction that has been playable ever since the Mandate of Heaven DLC start date until now. So for now, that will sum up. That is actually what we are going to talk about. Oh yeah, another one is the event between Liu Bei and Liu Biao. For the moment, the AI Liu Bei upon Liu Bei's death Liu Bei would definitely be able to somehow confederate with Liu Bei as a whole. The issue with player is Liu Bei dies, and what happened is that Liu Cong would just like, alright, my dad just died, I'll just take over the position and we are still allies, nothing much happened, we are good for now. And we are currently focusing on the 0.6 updates, which is for Sun Pen, Zou Yuan, Sun Quan. So for the moment, we won't be focusing on the events first, but I've also checked from the Discord group that the next update will be on Zhang Lu and the Han Empire. Yeah, the Han Empire in Shandong, which I already previously told about Ironic that if you play as the Han Empire, all you need is just take one territory from the Xu He Yellow Turbans, and automatically the 3 kingdom periods will like pop out. So he will fix that. I also gave my suggestion about the what we call I think I did write a few titles, like, you know, the prestige for Han Empire, but it's up to Ironic to decide what he wants to add. And after that, we'll be also seeing a new faction, which is the Korean Kokuro faction. I cannot talk much about the Kokuro. I'm not good at Korean faction namings. Kokuro was butchered quite a few times now, but I cannot guarantee that he'll be a faction in terms of faction that owns Liaodong, or faction that most likely be Liu Bei in Mandate of Heaven Start, which is a landless stack of unit. As well as the characters wise, I can't talk much about it. We are still not finalizing the characters, especially the arts, the wuxing and stuff, but eventually they will be added in 0.7 alongside with Zhang Lu and the Han Empire rework. And the next thing after the Zhang Lu and stuff, we will be going into faction reworks like Gong Sun Kang's faction mechanic rework, the events, the addition of events and stuff. We'll be focusing on that once all the factions are done. So expect 0.7 as the last patch for faction playable. The rest will be basically, even if there are playable factions, most likely they'll go like we don't have any faction mechanic. So, but no worries, the Si Xie and his vassals would each get a faction mechanic of their own as well from the 8 princes, and that is all that I could afford to give you guys as an info. And if you actually want to know more, you have to go to our Discord group to actually look. The mod will still continue to have patches even after patch 1.0, which is the official release, with more like transformation from alpha stage to official release. And yeah, if you have any feedbacks regarding the factions as well as their mechanics, you can always go to our Discord. There is a suggestion chat, and you can actually suggest the things that you want to see in the future patches. So that is all from me. I really appreciate your time for watching me talking all this stuff. Even for me myself, I would call it bullshits, but I really appreciate your time, and definitely I'll be seeing you in the next copium guide or next faction intro. And yeah, that's all for Liu Bei, and I'll see you in the next one then. Bye.